Osasuna versus Atletico Madrid. What's good? What's good, my dogs? Ladies and gentlemen, once again, it's your boy, Punky BFLB, is in the building. I'm 4 minutes, like 3 minutes early before the big match starts. The big match of the day, Osasuna is gonna be hosting Atletico Madrid, their home yard. So I would like us, to enjoy this match until the end. All right. Yeah. In the meantime, I would like to create a post. Can Atletico Madrid? Today I'm supporting Atletico Madrid till the end. Today I'm supporting Atletico Madrid till the end. Can Atletico Madrid defeat Osasuna? That's the question of the night. So if you're live, can Atletico Madrid defeat Osasuna tonight? It's gonna be live in 1, 2 is live already. Make sure to vote in the live chat. All right, and you're most welcome. Let's roll. Let me share my screen. I'm gonna go to the lineup. The game is gonna start in a minute. In 2 minutes time, if I'm not wrong. 2 minutes time, the game is gonna be up and running. It's a game week 36. It's a game week 36 of La Liga. Game week 36 of La Liga, man. As you can see, Osasuna versus Atletico Madrid. Who is gonna win? That's the biggest question. So, the home team, Osasuna, in their previous 5 matches, they've lost 3 games out of 5. So, meaning they are in a terrible form. Only one, and one draw. That's below average, if you ask me. On the other side, Atletico Madrid, the visitors, they have two wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw. Can I say that is above average? I don't know. I don't know if it is above average, but they are a bit better, if you ask me. So the home team is gonna be using a formation of 4-2-3-1, while Atletico, the visitors, tonight is gonna be using a formation of 4-4-2. I don't know that if that lineup, that formation is effective, but we'll get to know in the end. All right. The goalkeeper for Osasuna tonight is Fernandez. 4 defenders, we have Galan, Cantena, Boyomo, and Rosia. 2 midfielders, we have Toro, Masset, and Moncayola. 3 forwards, we have Moro, Gomez, and Garcia. And the one and only forward in this match is Bodmer. He has scored more goals compared to Antoine Griezmann, if I'm not wrong. So he's one of the best. For Atletico, we have Musso at the goalpost. 4 defenders, we have Lorente, Pobel, Hanko, and Ruggeri. Midfield, we have 4 of them. We have Vargas, Mendoza, Martinez, Koke, and Almada. 2 forwards, we have Griezmann and Lukman. Let's get into the live commentary and enjoy till the end.
Let's see if he gets a full 90 today, because he didn't look very happy that it not being taken off against Celta. despite the brilliant relationship between Simeone and Griezmann.
Well, let's set the context. For those who've tuned in and don't know the Griezmann story, he said that he's going to play in Orlando, right? And therefore, opportunities to say goodbye to his devoted fans are now a bit of a premium. And I would agree with you that he did enough to make it clear that he wasn't particularly impressed.
Which is surprising, though, because surely they would have maybe talked before the game if he's going to take him off, no?
Cholo is Cholo.
Well, let's see how many minutes he gives him today. He's rewarded him with that start up front, which we're not that used to seeing from Antoine Griezmann, being the focal target man or the most forward advanced player.
What we saw in the two legs, I felt that Atleti went out with a whimper, particularly in the second game.
Atletico, it's time to win. Come on.
Although the scoreline is narrow, I would have expected to see vast amounts of more daring do, commitment. This is something, an opportunity we must grasp. I didn't think we did. But across the two games, even though at 35, it's too much to say to Griezmann, take an extraordinarily well-ordered rival, well-coached rival in Arsenal, potential English champions, and take the two games with the scruff of their neck at 35. He nonetheless stood out as a diamond. Across the two games, he would easily be in the top 5 players combined from each side. Across the semi-final of the Champions League against 35, he produced moments of magic, and when Atleti spluttered into life, it was largely because of it.
Osasuna, chance there to attack Roy Gomez. That's Moro. That's been the replacement for Victor Munoz in these recent weeks. It's Julián against his former side. Now slowed down this attack and will end up going to Alejandro Cadena. Searches for the long diagonal, which
vote in the live
eventually
chat.
find Julián. Moro. Almost kept in by Moncayola. Will be a goal kick.
Do we have similar feelings about Moro, which would be expectation, Bruno, and also a feeling that thus far he hasn't quite bubbled to the boil since moving from Dutch football back to Spain?
It was brilliant, wasn't it? It's Valladolid and then with the Spanish under-21 side, which is why he went to Ajax, where things didn't work. But yes, I think what we've seen of him on his return to Osasuna is a far cry from the player that wowed us at Valladolid. It maybe needs a run at the team and build up that confidence.
I think there are some players, not individuals, but some positions where confidence is really
that type of player, isn't it?
When you're taking somebody on, when you're risking things, a drop of the shoulder or a step over to be a full back, you kind of need to feel, one, I'm in form, two, the coach will back me. And it's felt so far that Moro could prove to be an absolutely brilliant piece of business for them as long as they do retain him. I feel that he's feeling his way with Lichy and in a very functional team that knows its business and it's hard to dislodge. Well, it's been ultra.
Vote in the live chat.
I think Moro can be a big hit. But as
Atletico, let's go.
Maybe tonight, what an opportunity.
Certainly feels he's too good a player to not eventually erupt into life. But Osasuna have also had a knack for recovering those kinds of players. And they did it with Brian Zaragoza as well, didn't they, when it didn't work at Bayern Munich?
If I'm honest, I think that Moro is a better football brain than Brian Zaragoza, who's enormously quick, but maybe doesn't have quite that moment-choosing skill.
There was the cross from Ademola Lookman. Now it's Hector Fernandez, who's got his first start today since the 30th of March in 2025. That was away to Athletic Club, and that was a clean sheet for him. As Ante Budimir is through here. That's a striker that's brimming with confidence.
Two things, even though the ball doesn't come in, he bullies his defender, which Budimir does and is expert at it.
Budimir.
And secondly, he's part of a big beast revolution. If you look at the big beasts around Spain right now. Murici might end up Pichichi, which is a lovely rhyme. Tony Martinez, who's scoring goals for fun, Álvarez, and is in the 55 list for Spain. You've got Sadiq, you've got Sørloth. Almost everywhere you look, there's a big beast. Probably the premium amongst them would be this man taking a risk there, the Croat, and Murici. Because in all comps, like Budimir has 18 goals. In all comps, Murici, I think 22. I don't think he's a cup goal yet. So, if you start totting them up, big Borja Iglesias who scored the winner against Atletico Madrid,
Carlos Espí at Levante as well.
Who's, as a youngster, has got, 10, 11 goals?
Yep.
So the re-emergence of the big beast number 9, whether they've got that number on their shirt or not, I've enjoyed a lot.
Free kick didn't come off as expected for Osasuna. I was going to say, looking at the stats for Budimir, it's now 3 seasons in a row where he's been in or around 20 goals, which nowadays is something they just can't buy, especially for a club like Osasuna.
When they bought him, they were prodigiously clever at one, giving them a leader, a goal supplier, but also making sure that their rivals around them didn't have somebody of Budimir's quality. It was tremendous business.
Griezmann.
Kicking off the Frenchman.
Come on, Atlético.
Really well and carefully there.
Yusuf Zlatan, you're saying Atlético Madrid must win.
Some former teammates.
Atlético Madrid must win. Let's wait and see. Vote.
And what you say about Griezmann being the best performer on the pitch against Arsenal, I think there might be 2 ways of looking at it. One, the brilliance of Griezmann, but the other side, which I think has been talked about and criticised by Atletico Madrid fans, is one of those players who've come in as secondary or substitutes that need to make an impact. I think it was visible in that game that for one reason or another, they just haven't been up to standard this season, the likes of Baena, Thiago Almada.
Bayern's an awful season, and if you want me to be completely blunt, I don't think that he and Cholo Simeone see eye to eye in any way whatsoever, and therefore his number of appearances have dropped, where he plays positionally, and in what type of team strategy compared to the way he thrived at Villarreal. All of those things have taken an off. I think he's in danger of not. He was the first sub used by De La Fuente when Spain won the European Championships 2 summers ago. I think there's danger after that season he doesn't go to the World Cup. And you're right, he was one of those who you genuinely felt could lift Atleti in terms of titles, but also for you and I and the viewers around the world watching Atleti at Osasuna tonight, that he's an entertainer. And he could thrill people. I tell you what, I'm going to tune in his Bayern's played tonight. Well, hasn't been really one occasion when you could argue that this season. Nico and Novas. Nico scored one of the goals.
Yes, incredible goal, wasn't it?
Away at Elche, and it was like something between the Bionic Man and a performing Circus Seal. It was just extraordinary, and I'd like to see a lot more of him.
Mono. It's a lovely back heel from him, Ruben Garcia, looking to tee it up for Ante Budimir.
And the shot was on, Bruno. I mean, if he tees up Budimir, we can say how generous, how visionary.
So Osasuna, they are on fire.
Clipped him in with that little back heel. And the near post was a little bit open. Musso would have had to work hard if that shot had been the option and it had been on target.
Continuously performed.
Last won the title. The day when we saw Luis Suarez in tears on the telephone, sat on the edge of the Metropolitano pitch. A title for him and for David Villa and Fernando Torres. It's gone a bit parched since then for Atleti and Cholo, and the club's being bought over by Apollo Finance.
Well, that's a wonderful ball from Antoine Griezmann.
Let's
That
go.
was through. Denied by Ador Fernandez. Coming to the handball.
no
How long have
way.
you seen it's been since Aito was complete? A year and 3 months or something like that. And that was excellent work. So ready, so calm.
Well, it came on in the 43rd minute against Levante after that red card for Sergio Herrera, where I think his brain just froze outside miles outside the penalty box where he handled the ball.
For those who didn't see it, he's so far out, and he kind of looks like he's having a diving head rush in the middle of the pitch. And halfway through his dive, he realizes I've misjudged this by about 3 meters, and flaps a big wing out and handles it. There's an explosion off the home bench from people. So is it ref? I don't think Herrera, once he stood up, he didn't wait to see the card.
He walked off, but I think for the first time in his career didn't complain to the referee about the decision.
It's very accurate, very sardonic at the same time.
Foul on Coquet, another long-serving member at Atletico Madrid.
Madrid.
Yeah, number 1 appearance maker, isn't he?
Yep.
Vallecas, man.
Arrialaga, my boy. Hello. How are you doing, my bro?
The final on the 30th of May in Budapest as the VAR looks at that and maybe suggests to the referee that there might be a spot kick coming.
Here's his arm out.
How are you doing?
Because Vallecas man will be hoping that Rayo win the title against Crystal Palace on the 27th in Leipzig.
It's a cool final, isn't it? Different teams.
Great city, 2 debutant teams in the final. Both have had a slash across their strip and across the years. Both that Laurie Cunningham was a player. VAR now looking at, is it deliberate? Is it making the body bigger? Which part of the arm does it hit?
It looks like he makes an unnatural move, doesn't he?
Penalty review. There's a penalty review here. I didn't do anything. I just watched the score between Real Betis. Hopefully it stays at 2-1.
Punish Osasuna.
All right. Penalty review right now. There's a penalty review.
Obviously there, yes. Looks like
Atletico Madrid might get a penalty here. Might be awarded a penalty.
Why does he do it? It's so debilitating.
Atletico Madrid might be awarded a penalty. Let's go.
When you read that choice to put, old gentleman stroll around the park with Sunday arms.
Atletico Madrid might be awarded a penalty here, man. Penalty review.
Well, we've seen a couple of free plays, and it will be a penalty.
It's a
for
penalty
Atletico Madrid.
awarded for Atletico Madrid. Let's go.
Last time he got a clean sheet. Now he's up against penalty after 30 minutes here at Estadio.
Penalty awarded to Atletico Madrid. Let's go.
Also a chance for him to score in one of his final appearances for Atletico.
I'll probably bet on Atletico. Atletico must win, bro. Let's go. Vote in the live chat. Vote in the live chat. Like and sub.
Nothing to lose for Aitor. He's generally the backup goalkeeper.
Ademola. Who's gonna take the penalty? Lukman Ademola.
7 out of 43 across his career.
Can he add to that tally? It's taking a while.
So the psychology, Lukman respots the ball. Aitor comes out and has a little wonder, a little bit of groundskeeping. Predict that it's going to keep her right.
Let's see. That is exactly where the penalty is going.
Ademola scores. Yes. 1-0. Atletico Madrid 1, Osasuna 0.
Really high impact, Bruno. I bet you've enjoyed commentating on him too, right?
Absolutely. I think he's had moments where he's been slightly hampered by an injury that maybe we've not seen his most electric.
He had not played regularly for a long time at Atalanta. It had been a big dispute between him and the club. And when he came here, you saw Cholo and various lieutenants saying, "Well, we'll bash him into shape." And his displays meant that he played again and again and again, always in the big games, often taking her off around the 60-minute mark, which often looks too soon. In my humble opinion, I think he's been a
Come on,
Wonderful player.
Atletico.
Wonderful and different player to what Atletico Madrid have got.
Did a lot of damage to Football Club Barcelona across those really crucial ties in the Copa and the Champions League.
I think in that game against Arsenal, he was since Osasuna attacked first, since Julián with the clearance. So I think he was.
Are you wearing a pajama? Oh yes, man. Yes, I'm chilling in my pajama, man.
He didn't go down when he got
Enjoying this game. Come on, Real Betis. Keep the score until the end.
continued the move and then
All right.
his shot, but he could have gone down and probably.
Yes, sir. Atletico. 2 TM David. Big shout out, man. Let's go, Atletico.
Most fans.
Like and sub, like and sub, like and sub.
It is, yeah. Corner, it's down here. Is this Rodri Mendoza? It is. It's the youngster who joined from Elche halfway through the season. Is also, like many, struggling to adapt to life under.
Big shout out to 2TM
I've actually
Come on, Atletico.
The adaptation point is 100% true. Because it is a demanding thing, and Barrios once told me who when he's not injured, he's now placed in that position too. That Cocky breaks another mold in football, in that he is not jealous. He is not, oh, I'm going to push the new kid down. He is a tutor. I will share everything I've learned over my 800 plus games. And Barrios said that he could not speak sufficiently highly of Cocky. Now, for Rodri, I fully expect that to be the same. And whether, in physical terms, the future without Cocky, which might be coming now, whether the future is Barrios and Rodri, given their physical types, I'm not sure. But I think they've got almost equal levels of quality. Blow for him, 17 minutes in, and it won't be like for like. Don't really expect to see Robin and man again. Sorry, folks, for being repetitive. In the 50, but you see, he's not in the 55 man. It's called a pre-list. Every qualified World Cup nation has to issue a 55 man.
Where is your cool jacket, bro? In the next live stream, man, I'll be wearing my cool jacket. In the next live stream.
Names and the data, and that'll be slimmed down to 26. But Lenormand needs game time to persuade De La Fuente to pick him.
So centre half coming on for a central midfielder. Jerry. That's away for a corner, for a throw-in, rather, just by the corner flag.
You'd have thought potentially Llorente into the centre of midfield. Either Pubil or Ruben Lenormand at right full back.
Oh, that's going to drop to Garcia. He's got a wand of the left foot, but there.
What happened?
Stabbed at the ball.
I mean, yeah, you can occasionally have an air shot, but the body was bent, the positioning, the movement was horrible, and he almost scythed the ball away instead of ramming it into the net.
Jerry slicing the ball behind for a corner kick.
Vote in the live chat, like the stream, subscribe. Let's go, Atletico Madrid. Let's go. Still 1-0.
Straight at it. It's very physical from these corners. That's what's looking for Cadena. Who got his head onto the ball? So it's actually a defender, so it will be another corner. Looks like Marpoi.
I think the Caroline could hear Catena breathing in his ear. It was that important. If he doesn't do his job, Catena scores.
We're talking players who flourished in that game against Arsenal. Marpoi, one of those that came out reinforced.
Kevin Surar, show the play, man. I'll be copyrighted, man. This is just a watch along, man. I'm watching along with you guys. If I show the real footage, I'll be in big trouble, my boy. Sorry, man. These are watch along, watching the game. with you guys. All right, just let's enjoy, man. Wear a jacket again, bro. I will. Big shout out to Kevin, wherever you are, man. Thank you for popping in the chat. Don't forget to leave a like, man, and a sub up. I hope you are supporting Atletico Madrid, man. If not, you're in big trouble tonight. Where is the cool jet? Where that shit? Tomorrow, man, in the next live stream, man. Big up, my boy into the B.
Is nice and brave and confident and quick.
Big up, man. Big up to everyone who is in the chat.
Chance for Budimir. Too much contact on the ball from him.
Atletico are leading at the
Slightly
moment.
reminiscent of Alemão's goal last night for Rayo. He also deflected a shot. Different.
Going to fall out. I thought for a clumsy, cumbersome footballer, which Alemão has been,
He wasn't trying to do that.
I thought it was deliberate
It was. No.
absolutely glorious.
Less than 2 minutes left
Something that could have
for Betis to maintain the score. All right, man. I wish you luck. Betis, hold the win. My boy A to the B, you're saying, I knew I'll find you here. I'm locked in, man. I'm always locked in every single day here. Make sure to leave a subscribe.
Moncayola. His cross can't get past.
So you don't miss.
Budimir goes to receive wide. There's no concept that the ball should go into the middle for Moro or Moncayola. It's work it until the big man has got into the middle again.
Throwing Garcia.
Osasuna, they want a goal
On
here.
the right hand side. He's been given a second chance. Griezmann.
Oh, that's a
Fine.
fall.
Enzo Boyomo.
That must have happened to him 1,000 times in his career.
Arielaga say hello, Havata Music. Big up to you. Oh, nice, man.
A metre and a half more than other people in his brain. Such an inventive, quicksilver mind who lives to entertain too.
Well, he's been
Antoine Griezmann.
recent modern history in Spanish football. I can almost not remember a La Liga without Griezmann. When you go back to the Real Sociedad days, that's a terrible back pass. Put him in. Again. He's let them off the hook twice.
Osasuna gonna score, man. They are knocking the door.
Believe how much he'd underhit the pass. Nor could Musso. And it's a setup. If that was the assist pass, you'd say, that was lovely, beautiful weight on the ball. Unfortunately, it's the captain of the opposition. And why doesn't Budimir put it low? Low to
What a
intercept.
chance for Osasuna.
At his pleasure. It's now, I would say, 3 big misses from the Croat. Very unusual for him.
That's an off night, a rare off night so far from Ante Budimir. The free kick is given there on Moy Gomez.
Make sure to vote in the live chat. The question for the poll is, can Atletico Madrid defeat Osasuna tonight? Yes or no? Let me know.
Armand does well.
Let me know.
Ball out, he's waiting now for some movement from his teammates. The ball off the park. We saw Bobet Vargas there getting on the ball, who's got a very different background to almost anyone we've seen in La Liga, hailing from Anchorage in Alaska. I've seen him a couple of times. Still not entirely sure what his main position is,
But he's been asked to be a bits and pieces player. Sometimes asked to play out of position.
Yeah, there's not a defined role yet, is there?
A big notice. Tomorrow, I'll be here to watching Manchester City versus Crystal Palace on this channel, man. You don't want to miss. Pin that.
Particularly when the coaches as
Manchester City versus Crystal Palace.
Diego Simeone. And we've seen many good players come and go without really penetrating Simeone's awareness or consciousness. So with Vargas, I'm waiting to see whether he's still coached by the same man next season, which I do genuinely think is a debate. I don't have high hopes that Atlético will make a change, but I think that there's a caseload of evidence to suggest that they should be thinking about it. He's got fingeritis. Anywhere in the top 3 or 4, i.e. finishing 3rd or 4th is good enough. Last weekend he said, we've achieved our objective. That's just not good enough. And Wenger got away with it for a very long time. Champions League qualification is equivalent to
My boy A to the B, you're saying Barca won the league. Yes, sir. Beautiful, man.
He's got to make sure that he's giving clear messages in training to Simeone by demonstration.
Congratulations to every Barca fan in the chat.
If not, he'll still be this comedy, this joker player that they can say, well, this is what you'll do for us today, and you get 14 minutes next week and 22 minutes the week after. Very difficult to learn and establish yourself in that circumstance.
Because I've not seen him either as a holding midfielder. I've not seen him being the creator, floating around the midfield. So that's where the question came from. Still not entirely sure what the role that. It's not criticism of him.
No, I'm not
entirely sure what the role that he's been handed is.
It's another debate going on. We'll come back to it in a second.
Here he is.
Come on, let's go.
It's an international.
Wow.
The towering Sørloth.
Osasuna, they are so good at defending.
Sharp, quick football from Osasuna. That's some risky balls from Julián here. Hector.
Just to tie up the Vargas thing, I would say that I would be a little bit unsure about how warm the relationship between
Arrialaga, you're saying there are 7 additional minutes of Real Betis play. Oh my goodness. But they must win. Don't panic. Real Betis must win that match. Just like Atlético tonight.
If the coach thinks that you're one of the DOF's guys, that can make it. It's just a realism, folks. It's something that happens, I'm afraid.
Drop to Raúl Moro.
Oh, what an interception. Cocky redeems himself, Bruno.
Jerry hooks the ball away. Rossier.
That's going to be the simplest of tap-ins if Cocky isn't as effective or as alert as he was there.
Mucayola. Getting header away by Lenormand.
Wow, Osasuna, they are pressing so good. You're saying, I don't know why I'm happy to see your live, bro. I like your positive response. Positivity every single day, my bro. Positivity. Everything's gonna get better, man.
Saying Simeone's relationship was frosty with Alemán than it was with Andrea Berta the other day at the end of it.
No, hold on a second. You've done away with your spin there because things went off between Sørloth and Berta. It's widely alleged that Berta's departure was due to similarly fractious terms with the Argentinian coach.
Again, Lenormand gets a lot of these talking to from the referee Lenormand prior to set pieces being taken. Doesn't mind being a little bit physical. Rossier. Moro. Mucayola. Caught in 2 minds. Lookman. Just skip away from Ruben Garcia. He'll pick up a yellow card.
But Ruben Garcia really could be looking forward to Emmy for
Garcia gets a yellow card.
I didn't do it. It's crystal clear. Lookman's away. And look, folks, there's the foul. The coach won't be unhappy. At least he will say, Yeah, I know why you took that card there, but what is it that they make that futile, embarrassing contesting? Luckily, you and I are folks.
Hanchko. Jerry. Forced back by Ruben Garcia.
Wow.
Clear plan there in mind, but he has got his side to throw in. Simeone being happy about qualifying for Champions League. This may well only be the second time since he's managing the club they don't finish in the top three. The other one being the season where Girona finished second, wasn't it? Girona? Second. But yeah, that season they were fourth. This year again, it looks like they're going to be fourth. So
his initial triumphs, when the trophies came flooding in, were built on a huge number of.
Come on, Atlético.
But also
We need the second goal.
Defense. Now, I should have written this down properly, but from the last time I did my research across all competitions, I think Atletico have let in 70 goals this season. They are not the same side. And I think it made a lot of us groan in Spain when some in the English media tried to portray Atletico, having not watched for a couple of seasons, as defensive and rigid and suffocating when they're not. That's not how they play. And as they've opened up, they can often be extremely entertaining, but they are very permeable at the back. And I think that they finished where they deserve. Villarreal have been better.
on the back foot here by Osasuna, who are trying to grab an equaliser.
Osasuna, they're looking for an equalizer.
Cannons off of Ruggeri, so another corner. From Ruben Garcia. Somehow, Alejandro Catena made no contact. To put it to the right position, to the right place by Ruben Garcia.
Votes already in. Keep on voting, man. Let's go to 20 votes before they have time.
Back with Osasuna. Ruben Garcia, caught by Ruggeri.
First thing to say is that it didn't look like a foul, it looked like a clean tackle. The referee has a far better eye line on.
Real Betis just won.
He's right.
2-1.
To look from up here as if Ruggeri may have.
I know my boy is now happy.
Javi Galán. Moy Gomez. Pokes it to Rossier.
Because Atletico are in a low block, one of the things we haven't seen is Rossier on the charge. And wow, I want to overblow his abilities. I think he and Bretones are both pretty exciting when they play as fullbacks in the four, but who act like they're wingbacks. He's been a good pick up. Rossier.
Signed from Leganés. Filling in for Jesus Areso.
His move just a little bit north hasn't worked all that well, you'd have to say.
No, he's ended the season as third choice right back, and
if I'm not wrong, I think Rincon is coming back from Girona to look very avariciously at that right back slot. Leque,
retiring.
a long serve, and has said, that's it for me, folks. Speaking of which,
Might be it for Raul Moro as well. Clutching the old hamstring.
yeah, the second time that one of our more exciting, skilled players.
Bro, why do you often go live alone? Right now, I'm alone, man. But soon, I'll be with my boy, A to the B, man. But for now, I'll be your host, man. Every single day, I'm gonna be your host. Make sure you log in this channel every single day, man. I'll be doing a live stream every single day. All right? Yeah. Soon I'll be chilling with my bro. But for now, Punky BFLB every single day, man. Big up for that question. And also, I've seen Real Betis has won, man. I hope now you are happy. You're so happy about it. Big up.
Dahonar, a system that the president has consistently said, I will opt
Just waiting for Atlético to score another goal.
just time and patience, rather than make big signings. And I think that's worked really well. Very much a club and a stadium and a fan base with a shared identity, and that counts.
And also, I don't know if you agree with me, but the sense that in the last 10, 15 years, they've gone from being a selling club into actually holding on to a lot of those young talents coming through.
I think it's their ideology, but I also think it's easier to do if you have brought these kids through. One, the amount of money that you're not having to pay out. Here we go.
I got it for the cross. It's kicking with an immediate involvement.
Osasuna, they are losing the chances, man. That was a big chance for them to score. Anyway, you are saying, all right, bro, I understand. Big up. Osasuna, they are missing their chances. Holy moly.
The referee to stop the game, which is what he was looking to achieve. Come over to have a check on how Budimir is doing. He's back up on his feet.
Here's the deflection off Robin and Roman. Oh, double deflection. Set up for him. And he's all over the place and he kicks your empty. First touch is leaden. Look at where it comes up to. And he's swinging and kicking Llorente shin, and Llorente doesn't make a complaint, and he just gets on with it. Whereas Budimir's down like a ton of bricks.
He's claiming for a penalty. They're so incessantly when it's clearly ball from Llorente, and Llorente doesn't even lift his boot. Shin on shin. Just one of those nights, isn't it?
2TM David. You're asking, you think they tie or one sure win? If I am looking from the from the way they are playing, Atletico Madrid are gonna win. Also Osasuna, they are looking for a goal here. Let's wait and see, man. But I'm rooting for Atletico Madrid to win. I hope they win. 2TM David, I hope I've answered you, man. I hope Atletico Madrid wins because they're playing a good game.
And it also takes away from the times. It's like the boy who cries wolf.
Drop your votes like Sadar.
I know you. I remember you.
Exactly.
You just make things up.
Exactly. I think Simeone is a case in point.
Yes, he is.
Always, isn't it? Don't worry, it's offside.
No, worst of all, when there's a decision, yes, it is.
Exactly. I've seen it.
I'm taking the decision for you. It is a spot kick.
Arialaga say, I'll go fast, bro. I have urgent business now. Salute. See you again, man. When you get some time, pop. Goodbye, my bro. Also, 2TM David, you are saying, yes, sir. Appreciate it. You're most welcome. Most welcome.
Wasn't amusing to see the final minutes of Arsenal FA
Arteta looked like a clone.
Yes.
But he won.
Goodbye, my bro.
You know,
See you again in the next
ultimately,
live
I
stream.
don't want cynical, but that's what counts. He and his team are going to Budapest and Atleti.
Budapest.
And once they look like they might, oh, they're not.
To Atlético on attack.
He's going to finish it off himself.
Side net.
Another good save from Antoine.
The odds favoured Hector Fernandez, but the power with which this is hit, it's a really good touch. Maybe Hector Fernandez is a little too advanced to the left, meaning that he has to make a top class save, but he really.
Yes, bro. Why do you go live alone, man? At the moment when I have no choice, boy, you know that.
Ian Hanscom.
But soon I'll be chilling with my boy at the bay, man. You better lock in. Sub up, like.
Griezmann near post.
Sub up, man. Let's go.
Another corner for the visitors. Hatchko, 28 years old, the Slovakian international, but he's still only 22.
I'll be chilling with my boy to the beach soon.
Flicked by another man. Almada.
Mother.
A great deal from him in this opening half. Gokian. He's put the cross in. The bounce forward to Vargas. Finds its way again to Griezmann. He threads the ball through to Bui.
Griezmann.
He's trying to tee it up for Demola Lukman.
Come on.
Jerry is penalised.
What a lovely visionary, made to look simple pass this is from Diaz when it sets up the chance. It's the thing we're going to miss so much. It's his signature, saying things that others don't, and then pulling off a pass that 99% of players would find tough, and he makes it look as if he's just tying his cravat, closing his velvet smoke jacket.
Jerry. That looks up, fires it into the channel. Has got there first and he's toppled over. Who again is pushing forward.
Osasuna, they're looking for an equalizer here,
Look at what Kobe is.
but they are not accurate with their passes. Not accurate, poor finishes. They will lose this match, man. Osasuna will lose this match.
Another player that one will fill for the other all the time. It gives you so much more power to do daring things.
You can see now that momentarily they've switched it to stay there now. Looks like they'll switch back again, but he's not in a rush, is he, Llorente, to get back in front of Marco? He's happy to fill in for as long as necessary. Cadena. Rossier. He's got it behind Thiago Almada.
Osasuna.
Budimir trying to bundle his way through.
I swear to you, Budimir on form.
No
First
way.
time he turns around, left toe put that into the far right-hand corner of the net. I don't know what's eating Gilbert Grape, but this is not the anti-Budimir we're used to. And the setup is, particularly once he cuts it and turns around, there. Normally, it's brought down within an inch of his left boot, and he just toe pokes it home.
For somebody watching Antoine Budimir for the first time tonight, trying to explain that he's scored around 20 goals for 3 consecutive seasons. He's one of the best number 9s in La Liga.
And the odd thing is, we often commentate on him where for 50 or 60 minutes he gets 1 touch or 2 touches, and he just stays Cobra ready. and the ball comes in and bang, it's a goal. He's had 5 or 6 right good sniffs at glorious possession and done nothing with it.
Possession lost by Almada. Musso coming a long way off his line. Vladimir stayed down, and a penalty's given. It's taken a while there, the referee.
Penalty for Osasuna. Oh my goodness. Osasuna gets a penalty. Osasuna is awarded a penalty here, man. It's gonna be 1-1 if they score the penalty.
Contact between their punch and the striker's head should be a penalty. I think this is
Oh my
not
goodness.
a penalty right from the start.
Osasuna are awarded a penalty.
It's clean from the Argentinian. I think there's no penalty. But what sparked that was you saying he's taking a long time to think about this because he sees it well the first time. I think the referee is going, no. And he's going to tell you what, there's potential contact with the head. I'm safest if VAR lets me have a look at this. Now, you're not supposed to
The penalty might be
from my perspective,
cancelled, man.
potential there's a goalkeeper punching the striker's head. I think it's smart to just draw in VAR so he gets that second look because his first look told him
Penalty review.
so I think it's fine. And then
Let's wait and
I'll
see.
tell you what we'll do. We'll put this up to the Supreme Court. We'll take this on appeal.
It's taken the conservative process.
Oh wait, but there's new information. Bruno David Simeone has decided what it is. That's a weird.
Simeone is going crazy.
Yeah, he's right, but you've seen it so many
There's a
times.
penalty review, man. Simeone is getting crazy.
Yeah, I meant it to be very sardonic.
Might be cancelled. Who knows?
Who's he trying to influence? And as you point out, he will say it is in our favour or it's not when it's against us, irrespective of the fans. It matters zero to him.
Coming across that look, now he gets the applause and the thumbs up.
The referee is going to the VAR to look at it himself. This penalty might be cancelled.
He's going to overturn his decision here.
Might overturn
Clearly fished on
his
ball.
decision. Who knows?
Vladimir just nudges his head towards the Argentinian's forearm, and Musso, compared to his Argentinian boss, has been very contained and well behaved about this, in the full knowledge, I think, that he hasn't committed a penalty foul.
The thing is, sometimes you see goalkeepers punch the ball, and then in the follow-through, they may impact the player, but this doesn't happen.
That doesn't happen there, and in that instance, it's like the tackles where they say you took an unnecessary risk.
Yeah.
It's cancelled, man. No penalty.
You took a clean sheet if you
No penalty.
personally tackle with the punch. You should have realised what might happen.
The VAR check is over, and there is no penalty for Osasuna.
So, speaking to the referee after that decision,
No
see
penalty.
it overturned. There are frustrations from players and fans alike, but I suppose it's just the frustration of being 1-0 down and seeing that the chance to go level has vanished.
But what it guarantees is that although both of the pieces of VAR work
Osasuna fast, they are going crazy. Oh my God.
loyal, biased.
Anyway, the penalty is cancelled, man. No penalty.
I'd like to see, have a look at the replay and maybe, okay, hang on, maybe I'm not right.
Give him a month or two, I think, first. He was pretty heated.
He was. Still 1-0 then.
Absolutely.
Getting closer and closer to
Atlético still
half-time.
leading.
Probably will be a little bit of time added on to these 6 minutes. Griezmann. Rozier coming across and sliding for a throw-in. There is our only goal scorer so far this evening, Ademola Lookman. But that penalty on 14 minutes. Koke. Just play that into the path of Orbit Vargas. Dodge sending his men forward.
Come on, Atletico.
Knocked away by Antoine.
We need another goal. Come on.
Time to head it back to Juan Musso.
William is the type of striker when everything's going against him, whether that be him having a bad night or the referee just not liking him or a centre half swallowing him up, he tends to come out with redoubled effort. He's not somebody that the shoulders go down. He will remain a danger in the second half.
Galan. Cross floats over the head of Moncayola.
Osasuna, they are looking for an equalizer.
Gavarja.
Come on.
Moy Gomez. Comes the ball. Griezmann with the flick on
Nice
the edge
defending,
of the box.
Atletico.
He's playing the 1-2 with Lookman. Moy Gomez. Boyomo. Moy Gomez. Garcia does well to nod that back into the penalty area. Ante Budimir takes the long way round. Still Budimir.
What?
Galan. Katina. Blocked by Hatchko. Madrid is struggling to clear the threat.
Osasuna, they are looking for a goal so badly, man. Any minute they might score. They might score any minute from now.
Gavarja.
Wow.
Moncayola. It's a strong finish from Osasuna.
They've been a better side, I think. Pound for pound.
This ending was a clear illustration of what you were saying about how Atletico Madrid used to be that 1-0 side, and when they were in the lead, nothing happened. But we're close to half-time and they're allowing these clear chances.
Yeah, on a bad night for Atleti, possibly Osasuna are already 2-1 up.
Going to have to defend here. The set piece. Taken either by Ruben Garcia or Kike Barja.
So much.
Another set piece for Osasuna. Shoot.
Yeah. Looks like Bill and Budimir were having it, and that's deserved by the Croat.
What's wrong with this referee, man?
Third yellow card for an Osasuna player in his first half.
It's a bit unfair to Osasuna, man. 3 yellow cards for Osasuna players in the first half. Crazy, man.
Ruben Garcia with the head of Katina. Going down by the linesman, but receiving no love. It's 8 minutes now, 9 minutes of added time.
Not calling him an angel, Budimir, by any means. But on a night when he's not frustrated at himself as much as he is right now, he doesn't fall into that trap. What a very, very cheap yellow card for a player who has got Raul Garcia, you never know, but in Lisa's mind, he's probably going to have to play another 30 minutes in the second half, and he's booked now.
Llorente turns to Ruben Garcia. Budimir. He's headed it drastically wide.
Again, he's having an odd...
Shot off target, Osasuna, man. What are you doing?
Ruben Garcia asking for the free kick, but the advantage was played, and it was a chance for Antoine Budimir.
It's not, when it comes in, it's not a sitter, but he's up, he's on his own, he's got a clear header on it, he directs it significantly wide. Zlatko Dalic, the Croatia coach, has been here. watching one of his star players on the season. Pretty pleased that he's not here.
Half time.
Well, Andy Budimir, had he been a little bit more clinical, a little bit more efficient in
Half
front of goal,
time.
then maybe the scoreline would be different at half time. That was the big talking point. Clear contact on the ball from Juan Musso, but it was a penalty down the other end from Adamola Lookman, which Graham right now is the difference between both sides.
Yep, football is a cruel mistress. Osasuna have been slightly the better team, the more creative team, the more insistent team. But Atleti, thanks to that calm penalty by the Englishman, 1-0 up.
Well, that is the score from half-time. Join us in a couple of minutes' time for the second half from El Sadar.
Half time, my dogs, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing, man? Are you enjoying wherever you are? Are you enjoying the show? Are you enjoying the watch along, man? Osasuna versus Atlético. Osasuna, they have played their best, man. In the first half, I must say, big up to Osasuna, man. They've shown they want to win this match, man. They've put a fight. Maybe in the second half, they might be lucky to get a goal. But you know what? Atletico is a big team, man. They are good at defending, the best goalkeeper. Yeah, and that's why they are leading at the moment. Big up to the people who have voted. Man, I can see 20 votes is beautiful, man. I appreciate it, man. It's beautiful, man. Seeing you in the chat, beautiful. The question was, can Atletico defeat Osasuna, man? At the moment, as I speak, there's a total of 20 votes in the poll, man. 20 votes. Can you imagine that? Beautiful result, man. If you haven't voted, man, please jump in the live chat. There's a poll there. The question for the poll is, can Atletico Madrid defeat Osasuna tonight? If you think it's yes, click yes. If you think no, click no. Cast your vote. At the end of this live stream, I'm gonna share the results and do a little bit of the post-match reaction, man, here on this channel. At the moment, I wanna shout out to my boy, wherever you are, Yusuf Zlatan. You jumped in the chat as early today, man. Big up to Yusuf Zlatan. A big shout out to you. A big shout out to Ariel Lager Free. Big up, man. It's beautiful seeing you in the chat. To TM David, wherever you are, man, I salute you, man. Big up for joining in the chat. Kevin Sisurar, I don't know, your name is a bit challenging, but Kevin, I'll go with Kevin, man. Kevin, wherever you are, man, big up. My boy A to the B, Avatar, Black Eye. My G, man, wherever you are, man, big up for joining the chat tonight. Who else? I don't want to leave anyone out, man. If you want me to, throw a big shout out to you, say something in the chat. I'm active, I'm live. I'll throw a big shout out right now in this live stream, man. It's half time. We give it 10 minutes from now. Yeah, maybe less than 10 minutes because the game ended like 3 minutes ago. So let's say like 7 minutes remaining. We get to the second half. In the meantime, say something in the chat, vote in the live chat if you haven't voted, subscribe, man. I can't, I don't know, man. I must request you, whoever is watching right now, hit that subscribe button, man. Turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss my every single day watch along, man. I do a live stream every single day, so you don't want to miss. Wherever you are, any country you are, man, I hope you can you understand English, because I think English is the common language. So anyone in the world can understand what I'm saying. So hit that subscribe button if you haven't, man. Catch your boy Punky BFLB every single day. Also, a big announcement. This is gonna be mega, man. Tomorrow, Manchester City is gonna be facing Crystal Palace. I'll be doing the best Watchalong here. I'll be watching that match. Manchester City must drop points, man. Come on, Crystal Palace. So you don't want to miss that match. Subscribe and meet me again tomorrow. I'm not saying this, I don't want you to log off right now, but it is just an announcement because it's half time. Let us chat a bit, and it's something that I was thinking about. I should let you know, whoever is watching. I'll be doing the mega watch along tomorrow. I'll be doing the best, the mega watch along for Crystal Palace. Is it gonna be Crystal Palace versus Man City or Man City versus Crystal Palace? Let me check real quick, because let me check right now. Will it be Crystal Palace or Man City? Who is hosting who? Let me know. Let me check. I can see 21 votes. Big up, whoever has just voted right now. Big up. Say something in the chat. I'm gonna be throwing the big shout out. Manchester City. I want fixtures, man. Where are the fixtures? Come on, Manchester City, man. Yeah. It's gonna be Manchester City versus Crystal Palace. Bomba clap. It's gonna be fire, man. It is a home game for Manchester City. I'll be so happy seeing Manchester City dropping points at Etihad Stadium. Let's go, Crystal Palace. Can Atletico score 2 more goals in the second half? What do you think? From what they've been playing, I think there's a possibility they can score. But Osasuna, they are more likely to score in the second half. That's what I can say. That's what I can predict, because I've been watching the game here with you guys. And to be honest, Osasuna, they've been knocking the door. They want to score a goal so bad. Also, the good thing about Atletico is they are so accurate. One good chance is a goal. One good pass is a goal. So yeah, anything is possible when it comes to Atletico Madrid. Yeah, big shout out to TR2B. Gang bang bang. Oh, your name, man. Your name is so crazy. TR2B. Gang bang bang. Big shout out, man. Wherever you are. Much love. Thank you for popping in the chat, man. Yeah, I can see it's now 23 votes. Man, are you people subscribing, man? I might be hyped, but you guys are not subscribing, man. Do yourself a favor, man. Subscribe so that you don't miss this good experience in this channel, man. All right? If you are live right now, you are watching your boy Pancake BFLB and you haven't subscribed, you are doing yourself a big mistake, man. So smash that subscribe button. Also, you can be a member. I don't know why I keep on forgetting that, man. You can be a member on this channel. Just click, after subscribing, click the join button. You can be a member for as low as $0.69. That's the lowest, like that's the low package. You're gonna be enjoying membership packs in this channel. Also, You'll be enjoying top membership perks in the live chat, in the comment section, everywhere. So join the team for as low as 0.69 dollars. All right. Yeah. How many minutes remaining? Less than 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes we get to the second half, guys. 4 minutes to go. Will Simeone defeat the Osasuna team? That's the biggest question. Oh man, I can't wait to see Atletico winning, man. I'm so sorry. I'm an Arsenal fan. We defeated them. We knocked them out of the UEFA Champions League. We are very sorry, man. We had to do it. It had to be done because we are looking to win that title. We are sorry, man. Atletico fans in the building, we are very sorry, man. It had to be done. But today, as an Arsenal fan, I'm rooting for you guys to win. That's how, sweet I am, man. We defeat you guys, and today I'm supporting you guys. That's how it goes. So Atletico, come on. Come on. Griezmann, I would love to see Griezmann scoring a goal. I would love to see that. I don't know why today Atletico, they are not effective at their attacking, man. They are so poor. I must say that Atletico, they are so poor at their attacking. But maybe in the second half, Simeone will do some quick changes that will result to some, big things in the second half. Yeah. 23 votes. If you're live, man, make sure to vote. Make sure to vote. Also subscribe if you haven't. Like I said, man, if you don't know, I do this every single day. Beautiful watch-alongs, exciting, energizing, enticing, everything, man. Use any name here on this channel. You don't wanna miss. All right. Yes, sir. Less than 2 minutes remaining, guys. Less than 2 minutes, we get to the second half. Don't know why my network is misbehaving when I'm trying to load something here on my phone. Should I change my phone or something? Because it can't be behaving this when I'm doing a live stream, man. I want a phone that loads faster. Yeah, less than 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes, we pop into the second half, man. Less than 2 minutes, we see, will the Simeone's players do something creative in the second half, or the Osasuna players will come back and take over the crown, man. The coach for Osasuna is Alessio Lisi. All right. Now I know, man. Alessio Lisi. What a name. Alessio Lisi, the coach for Osasuna. Diego Simeone, man, do something. The second half is gonna be starting anytime from now. Oh, the Osasuna stadium is so sexy, man. Damn. The Osasuna Stadium is so sexy. Yeah, the players are coming out of the tunnel. Let's enjoy the second half, man. Make sure to vote if you haven't. Like this stream. Subscribe if you haven't, man. Let's enjoy the second half live commentary together, man, till the end.
Your level of involvement in the game, your level of involvement with the people around you, how much you'll chant, just the whole enjoyment of the experience is vastly up. That's a central part of what's happening at El Sadar. It's a central part of what a new Norwegian addition to the game is going to have to face when Osasuna get their tails up.
Well, Alexander Sørloth coming on for Thiago Almada.
Sørloth.
Another disappointing evening for the Argentinian, who came into the firing line after that tie against Arsenal. Again, one of those players who maybe didn't live up to expectations. And today, 45 minutes. There was a game a couple of weeks ago. I can't remember now exactly which one, Graham, though, but he was sent off for a really unnecessary penalty, and it's just things have not worked for Thiago Almada. It's just not been the player that people thought that he was coming in to be the new Angel Correa, who was always someone that brought something to the team coming off the bench or
Sparkling footballer, always gave his all, and if that's your mantle, then you're going to have a hard job replacing Angel, that's for sure. I have lost faith in Thiago Almada. Another one who's been played in a variety of roles by Simeone, and another one who, it looks, hasn't won the Argentinians' faith. And when that happens at any club, it's detrimental. When it happens between you and Cholo, it can mean you're a one-season wonder. Let's see.
Well, he's been replaced at half-time. Alexander Sørloth has come on. And much like the end of the first half, it's Osasuna attacking. Kike Barja. A couple of step-overs to get rid of Marcos Llorente. It's collected comfortably by Juan Musso.
You're one of the first people I knew who'd sat down to interview Sørloth. Do you remain reasonably impressed with his range of skills as striker, second striker?
I think so. I think he comes in for some unfair criticism, which happens to quite a lot of these big, tall strikers, because sometimes it looks like maybe they're not as coordinated or they can look clumsy, but I don't think he's clumsy whatsoever. And he scores goals, which is ultimately what he's brought in to do.
Yeah, I personally think he's a deeply underrated striker. His partnership with Haaland for Norway in the World Cup, assuming they're both fit, will be extraordinary, because while Haaland is the prototype of number 9, and Sørloth can be, Sørloth also has the skills to play as a second striker or a 10. Although when he's the 9, when he's the second striker, he's very demanding and very critical of colleagues who don't see his runs. No, that's the type of thing that he's got in his game. Look what he's done now.
He's found Lookman.
Brilliant football.
Now it's Sørloth.
Let me down.
That was his right foot.
It's off his weaker foot, but the setup there, take, turn, distribution, and the ball coming in for Lookman for the setup to Sørloth, that's the type of goal he scores. He had tons of space, tons of time, didn't trust his right foot. The swing is pretty ugly, and it ends up in nothing, but the move is good, and I think it was ammunition for, I'm arguing that compared to Haaland internationally, maybe not compared to Álvarez, who's got that ability to drop deep, and it's sometimes why the two of them don't make a great pair. Sørloth has got the ability to be second striker, or outright number 10. Good footballer.
Here he's getting involved again. Griezmann over the top for Lookman. Up against Rossier.
Yeah, I thought right from the outset, although the setup was good, with the clip back from Sørloth to Griezmann, it looked, and it might have been, VAR might have disproved it.
Moncayola. Ruben Garcia slipped just as he was looking to pull the trigger. Moncayola back into the penalty area, cleared by Boy. There's nobody there from Atletico Madrid. Javi Galan.
There's nobody there because they're playing 8 at the back.
Foul by Coque on Moy Gomez. Lookman now is fouled by Lucas Torro.
We're nearly 4 minutes into that. What a difference with Sørloth on the pitch. So much has flowed and been urgent, and he's very demanding of the players around him. Well, I have to say, in the women's game, and I say that because often the hairstyles are longer. That's a red card. That this season, in the latter part of the season, that has gone to VAR and it's been awarded as a red card. I don't know why that's not an automatic yellow.
There's also a blow to the face there for Lookman. It was an incident like that. I can't remember now either, but I think that the weekend, was it? Premier League, somebody also got pulled. I can't remember. That's more work here for the referee, Kike Barja.
The thing that I dislike about that incident is Kike Barja is moving towards the Atlético player when the ball has gone, and therefore he is at least equally to blame if there's any official contact.
Which is what you're saying there.
Mark and I share a point of view.
Javi Galán. Kike Barja. Rosier. Catena. Boyomo. Progress down the left for Osasuna. Will attempt it down the right now through Ruben Garcia. Rosier, Cadena. Very patient from Alessio Lisci's men.
Osasuna players, they are dominating in this second half. Crazy to believe, man.
So your half-time breather hasn't helped him out.
Llorente at the moment doing the Giuliano Simeone thing, whereby he's allowed to play in the midfield, but when Atleti feel under pressure, they are automatically five at the back. Pubil moving in from right back or wing back to right centre half. For the moment, because they're under such pressure, it's pretty much a five, sometimes a six at the back, which feels a little bit desperate. Emphasis being on Lookman, English-born, Nigerian international, of course. Griezmann and Sørloth having the capacity to break.
But that was a clever cross. Lucas Toro got there. He's claiming a corner.
Osasuna, they are on fire, guys.
Hit a class for Llorente. It was a player that went down.
I think that's for descent.
Llorente.
So there's no foul. Llorente is trying to buy one. And there's the moment where he starts to lose his temper at the referee. Making it, the fourth booking of the night? Does that sound right to you?
Fourth, yeah. First one for Atletico Madrid. Kike Barja. Moy Gomez. Cayola, great first touch from Ruben Garcia. Then caught from behind by Lookman. Free kick is taken quickly before Ruben Garcia's got back up on his feet. Rosier.
I let you at walking pace, Bruno. The press is non-existent. Osasuna being allowed to build as they see fit. It's now about whether their creativity and then their efficacy in front of the goal can go up a notch or two. Because at the moment they're controlling an awful lot of possession and they're having it quite easy. I'll let you 1-0 ahead, but they're not impressive.
It's just been that penalty from Lookman and a great deal more from Atletico Madrid going forward. Well, they struggled for inspiration in their last game against Celta. It's that wonderful goal that I mentioned earlier from Borja Iglesias, which saw Celta taking all 3 points from the Metropolitano. Javi Galán. Gomez riding the challenge from Llorente.
Atletico Madrid, they are defending, man. This is crazy.
Javi Galán.
I need you guys to attack.
He's just got away from him.
Come on.
Barja. Too quick for Marcos Llorente. Slightly exaggerated from Kike Barja from that angle. Now some space for Ruggeri. Challenged by Rossier. Winning back the ball for Osasuna.
It's a huge acclaim. Crowd can sense that there's a potential win coming here if they can just click up front better than they've done so far. There was a
Osasuna on fire. They are looking for that goal like crazy.
He's asked the referee to either stop the game or try to grab his attention. He's holding his ankle.
When the ball came into the box last time, which is before this replay of where the Frenchman just gets a little clip on the side of his boot. The ball comes in and Hansko is on his own. There are 3 blue shirts, it's a hopeful cross, and he heads it straight out to an opponent. He's got complete control of the situation, the opportunity to do the right thing well, and he does. Now, Osasuna don't profit from it, but when you're camped back like Atleti have chosen to be since the game restarted, one, you can't afford to do that because the wave of players falling up the edge of the box will always be opponents. And secondly, it shows a dip in mentality.
In fact, there was the Atletico Madrid player, I don't know if it was Hansko or Pubil, who was screaming at his teammates, sort of saying, "You can't be that far away." There was absolutely nobody there. Oh, now
It's been bubbling, hasn't it? It's been coming.
as the yellow card showed, I think it was Kike Barja was not happy with Koke.
Someone might get a red card here.
Both players sporting the captain's armbands, not leading by example there in terms of temperament. Yellow card also for Kike Barja.
Osasuna, they are in danger.
Referee managed to cool things down.
Koke gets a yellow card.
Yellow too. It was the dragging the leg from Koke that just caught him.
Cholo Simeone trying to be abusive towards Kike Barja without the referee or the camera spotting him. Saw you, Cholo. We know what you did last summer. He's incorrigible.
Moncayola. Ball that floats over any Osasuna player.
Yeah, everything at the moment for the Reds is a day late and a dollar short. But they're in control of the matches, which is why when Rossier won the ball back about 5 minutes ago, there was this roar of, come on, we're on top. We will wave after wave of pressure. The fans see, and I bet you Lishi can see, an Atleti that, although they lead, are a little bit ragdoll at the moment. Some of them look as if they've got their heads in the World Cup or the beach already, but they're leading. And until Osasuna get a little bit more clinical in their final pass and in their finish, that fact will remain.
Kikiwaka turned away from Marcovi, who was grabbing at his shirt.
My boy A to the B, you're saying in the chat, the game will end under 1.5 goals. Yeah, from the look of things, Atletico, they are defending, man, so badly. Atletico are defending, Osasuna, they are attacking. 6 defenders back for Atletico is crazy. Crazy.
It began to look as if his game was coming. So what did he go off in, I forget, 17, 18 minutes? There was more to come from him.
6 defenders.
Is standing out as a
This is the Ram ball, man. This is a Ram.
From Catina, sort of score a late header against Sevilla a couple of weeks ago. Always very dangerous from these kinds of plays.
And one of the things I like is that you often see giant towering footballers who throughout their lives never had to learn a jump. And that's not just towering over people, but how's your timing? And his normally is very good. So that was a little bit disappointing.
So we're going to have 2 number 9s now. Raul Garcia has come on.
Great decision.
Scalan and Ruben Garcia have gone off. Abel Bredones coming on as a straight swap for Javier Galán at left back. Garcia, even more of a physical threat now for the Atletico Madrid defense. Moncayola. Garcia does well to pick out Kikiwaka. It's half head, half shoulder. Hanchko. Catina. Garcia kept his eye on the ball, but he couldn't bring it down.
Gary Sidhu. Hello, bro. What's good? Welcome in the chat, man. Welcome in the chat, Gary Sidhu. I see you. What's good?
Also, his best goal kick. Lucas Torro wins another header.
You're asking, where are you from? I'm in Kenya, bro. I'm in Kenya. You like Atletico Madrid? Yes, yes, yes. Today I'm supporting Atletico Madrid. What about you, boy? What about you, man? Let me know.
Lookman. Progetti. Slip from Boyoma, but still managed to head for the clear.
That's a trick.
I like Arsenal and Barca. Nah, you are the realest, man. You are the realest. My primary favorite club is Arsenal. Today I'm just supporting Atletico. I'm not a die-hard fan for Atletico, man. I'm a Ghana. Ghana for life. We are together, bro. Arsenal for life. Arsenal for life. See you in the chat, man. Big up.
Eyes in the back of his head to cope with. He's trying to talk them into behaving. Making no difference so far.
You see there, that aerial duel Kikiwaka was looking to throw his body into Marcovi. I'm sure we'll have a couple more chapters of that particular duel. Hanchko heads it clear.
I think the fans are getting extra antsy because there's a rival I hate. And that's because 6 of the last 7 times Atleti have come up.
That's a simple question. Who is winning UCL? Definitely Arsenal. Arsenal to win the UCL. No debates.
It's Cholo, it's Atleti again. But they know they can,
No
they can send
debates.
blood tonight. They know that although they're losing and they're a little bit cumbersome up front, the opportunity is there.
Kiki Arja.
More of the same, Bruno, right?
No.
Inaccurate, overshot, hopeful.
Yeah, not the best service from the Osasuna captain.
And in all honesty, one of the things that Breton is, I really like watching. I think his left foot distribution can occasionally hit the heights. And Budimir would have loved that coming in from his left-hand side rather than a big lump over the top.
Osasuna, they are attacking like crazy. You are saying I hate City. We are together, bro. I also hate City. Tomorrow I'll be doing a watch along. Manchester City versus Crystal Palace. I'll be hate watching. Make sure to join me, bro. Make sure to join me. I'll be at watching. Make sure to join me tomorrow. Man City versus Crystal Palace.
Battle, and he did just enough to stop the Norwegian releasing Lookman down the left-hand side.
Nice. Atletico Nara attacking. Let's go. Cookie.
Lookman to Griezmann. Closed down by Doro.
Man. Atletico, they are losing their ball so easily.
Foul Garcia.
Manchester City, Oil Club, Pep steals target of other teams.
Gomez.
Pep bought Semenyo, Chaki, McKay so he can just lose the league to Noni Madueke. So funny, man. That's a big funny joke, man. It's crazy. Noni Madueke is gonna be winning the title ahead of McGuehi, Chaki, and Semenyo. Come on, you Gunners.
If he can push it, the header a little bit further right, it's a goal.
Corner for Osasuna.
Okayola. Doro's header. Comes off the back of Lenormand. Griezmann. Lenormand. Running out from the back. Space here to think for Goke. Lookman. Vargas. Griezmann. Llorente. Aitor Fernandez.
Nice attacking. Atletico, let's go.
Sent somebody away immediately. He's thrown it to Rossier. Certainly high tempo football now from both teams.
Gary, you're saying also PSG can't defend one goal, but Arsenal can. Absolutely. That's a tick. Tick.
Number one goalkeeper going into next season.
Well, first of all, Musa should have played against Arsenal. Oblak, legend, will become again the better of the two keepers. I don't think any keeper in La Liga history has as many Zamora awards as he does.
Yep.
But out for so long that his sharpness was in doubt. When he came back at first, played very badly at Elche. Had been making housekeeping errors around his 6-yard area, and a big difference when Arsenal is always get mixed up. Is it the Etihad or the Emirates? At the Emirates, when Raya had to make an absolutely brilliant save, which I think was from Álvarez, he did so, and the ball went wide. And when Oblak needed to make a reflex save, the ball was palmed up. He was marooned on the ground. He wasn't sharp enough to get back up again, which keepers practice. And that's that wonderful winger for Arsenal England. Saka, such a decent guy, such a good footballer, nicks it home, and Atleti effectively are out. And Musso had proven that even if Oblak is the club number one, in terms of form and in terms of Oblak's time to get ready for those two crucial ties, Musa should have started then.
Gary Sidu, you are saying Raya is the best goalkeeper in the world right now. Man, on point. You are right, man. David Raya is the best goalkeeper. He has won 3 Golden Gloves back to back. What a performance from David Raya, man. The save he made in the last match versus West Ham, the best. Make sure to subscribe, man. Make sure to subscribe so we get to meet tomorrow, man. Manchester City vs Crystal Palace. We have to watch together. Make sure to subscribe, man, and turn on the notification bell.
Atletico Madrid, understandably in no rush to take it.
Corner for Atlético.
Deep from Coquet. Jelly. Rossier intercepts the cross. Good strength from Lookman. Rogeri. Telegraph the pass.
Oh, no way.
Lookman. Away through for Griezmann.
No way.
Into space for Pui. Asking a lot of the 22-year-old. Llorente will get there, and Alexander Sørloth is at the far post. Atletico Madrid.
Sørloth scores.
It's 2-0. Nobody saw this coming at El Sadar. Surely now, though.
Atletico scores the second, man.
3 points.
There's a point at which
Gary Sidu. I think this game ends 1-0. Atletico scores the second, man.
Instead, what Atletico do is
Atletico scores the second. Alexander Sørloth. Sørloth scores the second, man.
Llorente is so quick. That should be a lost cause because either it's going out or the defender blocks the cross. But Llorente is
It's over for
such an athlete.
Osasuna, man. It's over.
Deflection helps a little bit, yeah. Look at Catena going, how did you let that come in? His mouth is open, he's screaming to the heavens. He knows the Norwegian is waiting there. It's a beautiful dinked setup from Llorente to Sørloth. And Osasuna have been agents of their own downfall there because they just assume they can kick the ball out willy-nilly and make something out of it instead of saying, we've got this ball
2-0
in our own area, let's do something smart with it.
Well, Moy Gomez after that clearance is replaced, as is Lucas Torro. Marodov is on. I think it was Osambilla, the other player, coming on. And they Marodov as well. Gravies.
You're saying Llorente is a very good player. Yeah. He should join Arsenal, man. Plus Álvarez. Álvarez, Llorente, they need to come to Arsenal, man. They are so good.
A handful of assists. And we see him, he's dropped in the pecking order for Alessio. He's no longer the go-to player. It seems like it's, for one reason or another, been a step in the wrong direction.
He was a poster boy because not losing from the academies, Pamplona born, many of them are from Navarra, but to be, this is my city, this is my club, and that comes through the ranks, made him important. I would love to be able to tell you that I know what's stalled his progression, but he seems to work as hard. But none of his decisions, none of his first touches seem as clinical as they were when he broke through, and it's been hugely disappointing. And I would relate it to all those the different physical types. Sanseta, Athletic, you looked at these two guys who played similar positions, and you say, wow, they have got all the elements, but things have stalled.
He's come off 20 minutes here. See what kind of an impact Marodov can have.
Yeah, it's really tough for this because the crowd's going quiet. Osasuna will feel a little bit embarrassed about how that goal's been given away. And again, they genuinely thought we're going to win this. We're going to get one and then it'll be two. Now they're going to be too well, like a point out of it. It's a year to almost today on Jornada 36 that they got that only win in the last 7 visits of Atleti here. It was 2-0 Osasuna on that day. Well, the rest of the pattern now looks like continuing. Have they got it in them? Bruno is the big question right now. A little bit doubtful.
They're still trying.
15 minutes to go.
Complaints from Moncayola. Foul given against Catena. Moncayola. Let's give it straight to Maradov. That was a chance to score his first goal of the season. Ike Barja.
Corner.
Budimir got one of his first good touches of the night, second good touch of the night, in blocking his own teammate's shot on goal.
Barja to the far post. Budimir. They did what he could there. Are we going to get more changes, or is the referee checking that incident with Ante Budimir? Check over. Well, there was no complaint from Budimir either. I think
I think it might be the challenge on Catena. Catena is definitely dragged down enough to be a penalty. I would have said no way.
Sørloth. Llorente. Vargas.
When you're a creative player who wants the ball at the feet and the ball is lobbed over your head, you do get bit in pieces.
Get that pass from Vargas. Don't want to sound like I'm picking on him, but
It was unacceptably poor. You're not picking on him.
and he has flown under the radar again in this game. Minimal impact. Moncayola. Maradov. That is a good challenge from Ovid Vargas. Matchko into space for Sørloth. He's away. Could make it 3-0, but that is some challenge from Valentin Rossi.
Just wonderful. So many times an athlete at the end of that long recuperation run goes like, I'm just going to lunge anyway. And instead the Frenchman times it to perfection.
You need to be
Absolutely perfection.
a red card.
An inch either way, that's a penalty.
My boy, A to the B, you are saying I'm enjoying the stream. I hope everyone is enjoying, man. Big up to the host. Hi, BFL. Big to the world, man. Yes, sir. Big up, man. Big up.
Wonder if there was an opportunity for
Let's
slightly
enjoy,
earlier
man.
finish.
Corner for
I'm
Atlético.
sure he would wouldn't take it too badly. Llorente.
Lente.
Gokin. Griezmann. Lookman. Vargas wins the 50-50. Crocchetti. Now it's a Maradov. Scored by Marcos Llorente. red card.
Red card.
So
Llorente gets a red card. Llorente gets a red card.
Pretty daft.
10 men for Diego Simeone.
Budimir is no longer a 100-meter sprinter. He was not going to make it from there all the way to goal. Llorente.
We love it here. Tonight, we're going to hit watch against City, yeah? Yes. Yes, sir. City versus Crystal Palace, man. You better lock in today, man, sometime. Llorente gets a red card, man. Atletico are now reduced to 10 men in the pitch
Llorente's going to get a rest in the upcoming game because
for the rest of how many minutes? 10 minutes to go.
Simeone has made Llorente's been playing 90 minutes. So he won't be a part of their next game.
His fitness and well-being regime is a subject of
Papa Perez said nothing useful today.
some of the stuff.
Osasuna will now score. I bet on that. Let's wait and see, man.
But he's an
I can see 30 votes are in, man. Keep on dropping your votes, man. Let's get to 50 votes. Let's go. Vote in the live chat also. Smash the subscribe button, man. Don't forget that. Today we're gonna hit watch City, man. Don't forget that also, man. Let's go.
Just got the delivery away. Rossier.
Osasuna, now this is your chance. Osasuna is now your chance to score.
Griezmann comes away with the ball. Find it ahead of Ademola Lookman. Taidor Fernandez was quick off his line.
8 minutes
I
to
don't want to
go.
be accused of stating the bleeding obvious, as comedians often point out, but it will be massively advantageous for Osasuna to get a goal quickly, not just because they need to. But Atleti are masterful at defending.
Big up to Gary Sido, man. I see you in the chat. Big up.
Stunned what kind of
My
recovery
boy
runs
Eddie the
Llorente
Green,
was
man.
exceptional up and down.
Salute.
But they are perfectly competent of seeing out this time at 2-0 up because of how they work and how they train and what their attitudes are. Osasuna need to get a glimpse of hope quickly, I think.
Beretones. Rossier. Oh, he was looking to curl it into the top corner. And with the kind of game he's had, I guess he's earned the right to.
Now, the problem with Osasuna, they have no accuracy in their passes, in their finishing. Poor finishing.
Deflected cross from Llorente. He's now
I don't know, man, what's wrong with Osasuna, man.
used to marching orders.
All the classic
Poor
cliches.
finishing.
Clement Longley
Lenglet is coming in.
after that red card to Llorente. I suppose there's one thing playing with 10 men, being Atletico Madrid with Llorente being one of those 10 men, it's a different proposition. Because he can sometimes almost make up for that.
Yeah, he's such an athlete, so quick. Longley, a defender for one of the guys in Lookman who can sprint away and get you that breakaway third goal, kill a game. It's a pretty stern declaration that 3 wins and 1 draw in 13 matches is a record that Atleti want to end.
And that is Cadena, who's driving forward for Osasuna now, applying the press, the centre half. Foul is given by the linesman.
Again, we have to point out that from our view it didn't look right, but the assistant referee had a far clearer view. And that's been a generous decision by the officials towards Atleti.
Stays down, and it's going to be a yellow card for somebody on the bench. Carlos Jimenez.
It's good. He agrees with that decision too. Don't need to take it to VAR. That's right, ref. Definitely right. Yeah, that one.
Take that one.
Diego Simeone with gets a yellow card for ranting like crazy.
A couple of days of me tonight.
Yeah,
Overall, it's quite fun having Joe around.
it is. No, he's pure entertainment. Actually, if you had a camera
Pure
on it for 90
entertainment
minutes in the
tonight.
corner, it would provide some entertainment.
Really well anticipated.
Less than 5 minutes to go.
Griezmann, he's made it to the 83rd minute today, so clearly that reaction is.
I think there was an element of my fans, my hope.
No, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Whether this heals
This makes up for it, no.
I'm not sure.
Cross blocked by Ruggeri, corner for Osasuna. Is there time for them to get back into this?
Well, they're good in the air. There's no question about that. Particularly putting Raul Garcia to a degree in Catena. But how's the distribution? Distribution's got to be good.
Meanwhile, Robin Lenormand is down. Now he's not happy with Raul Garcia de Aro. Well, you did say in the second half that you didn't think we were going to end with 22 players.
I think
Perhaps not the player that we were expecting to get sent off if they got in there.
I think Blind Q could have called that.
This referee is emotional, man.
Problem in this game.
Giving yellow cards like popcorns. What's wrong with this referee? He's giving yellow cards like popcorns, man.
Still cat and mouse between Lenormand
You argue a little bit, yellow card.
Cadena pulls off the overhead kick. Well, it's not something that we knew he had in his arsenal.
Crazy, man. Oh, Black. What a goalkeeper, what a save.
Cocky. Jetty. It's flown over the head of Alexander Sørloth. Bretones.
Less than 2 minutes.
Wonderful block. Cookie celebrates.
I think when you've got Budimir and Raul Garcia on the pitch, the percentage ball for Russia there was to feed it wide. Get the ball coming in from the wings.
Kikiwarcha. And the ball headed back towards the penalty area where Tate Budimir was lurking. Well, that fear.
Cookie's action was a little bit strange. He kind of there was a sort of spasmodic jerk at the ball there, as if he was figuring out, can I touch this? Yes, you can.
Get any of those free kicks, Alexander Sørloth. He's gone down a couple of times. Bretones.
Atlético are so good at defending, man. With only 10 men, they still manage to hold Osasuna. It's crazy.
Kikiwarcha does well to keep that in play. Gayola at the corner.
Here we go again. Cage fighting in the middle.
Gayola at the back post just off Sambilla, leaping.
Sums the night up, doesn't it? As a first touch header, you usually, as a defence, you hate the idea of there being two headers won by the attacking team in the penalty box, and yet Simeone can't control it. It's over the top. It's another decent chance. On a night when they've been efficient, the minimum that Osasuna are sitting here right now is a 2-2.
And it's almost been roles reversed for Atletico Madrid from their last game against Celta, where they lost and were probably still asking themselves how they lost that game 1-0.
Well, to quote Simeone in his press conference after the Celta defeat, he said, listen, people will say we tossed this away, we're on our holiday. Let me tell you, that's not how we're going to be playing the next 3 matches. And although they have not been great, their efficacy has been far above the home side, and there might be worse to come.
It's almost a mistake from Borussia, who made up for it.
I've got time to waste here, Bruno.
Yeah.
Adonis.
Space.
Osasuna now they're attacking.
Looks like he's going to have to be the one crossing the ball in. Raul Garcia, Kike Barja. That was a clever finish from him, but couldn't keep it down.
Another in a flurry of chances that have hit a defender, miskicked, hooked over the bar, over and over again. With one really good one, what was it? Bretonis to Budimir and Musso, a fine save. Hasn't been enough calm, quality, clinical nastiness around the penalty area from Osasuna in terms of creativity or finishing.
When you see Raul Garcia there getting involved, he's a very different kind of player from what his physique suggests.
Yes.
You see him dropping into the channels, playing on the wing.
I think he's an out-and-out footballer rather than only a number 9. It's taken a long time to start to repay the reasonable size fee from Betis, but
and he could be on the end here. The follow-up. Smashed in.
Garicido. You're saying, haha, Atletico, very lame team. Simeone next year, probably last year. What do you mean, man, by that? What do you mean by saying Simeone next year, probably last year? Do you mean they'll be last in the next season? Let me know, man. It's now 2-1. Osasuna scores, man. Just like my boy A to the B in the chat said, Osasuna will score. They've truly scored, man. Big shout out for the prediction, man. On point. Will they score another one? 2 minutes to go. Baja.
Yeah, Sadar. They scored a very, very late winner against Sevilla, but that's just what the doctor ordered for Atletico Madrid. Finally, Sørloth will be thinking the referee blows the whistle, gives him a free kick. Julián joining a host of players in the book.
There's absolutely no reason for that. He can take the risk of being out-jostled by Sørloth because Sørloth was outnumbered.
You're saying Atletico needs some changes. Arsenal needs changes too. What do you mean by saying Arsenal, man? Are you trying to say Arteta should step down? Oh, what are the changes at Arsenal do you expect? Let me know. Changes in Arsenal, let me know. What are the changes you are expecting?
Takes over. He's got down. It's not given.
No, Arteta needs better attackers. Right. You are right there, man.
But he doesn't know who to. He ends up putting in a cross. Looks like a handball from Budimir. And that is what the referee awards.
That's it. Oh. Replace Trossard, Madueke, and Gabriel Jesus. Sounds better. Sounds like a good deal. Who do you think will replace them? Who are the players that will replace Trossard, Madueke, and Gabriel Jesus? Let me know. Osasuna, they are crying for a penalty here.
second VAR is not intervening as far as we can see this time.
Lishi asking for another minute, which is confirmed by Jose Luis Guzman. Moncayola. Cadena. That wins an important header for Atletico Madrid. Griezmann. Lee. He's got that turn of pace.
He's done well today. He's done very well throughout the game. Maybe the standout Atleti player, not the score sheet.
You're saying should get Bakola or other players, other wingers for Bundesliga, probably Adeyemi, Karim, Merino scored very important goal for Arsenal. I hope he recovers soon. Yes, sir.
Eventually touches it.
Foul by Osambilla. Huge frustration.
I hope Mikel Merino recovers soon, man, for Arsenal, man. I hope so.
You respect anybody who's not necessarily having a great game, but just keeps putting the shift in nonetheless.
Yeah,
which is what we've seen from.
And some good timely interceptions as well. And the full-time whistle.
Full time.
No miracle in the end for
It's
Osasuna.
over.
Alessio Lishi is disappointed, but it's a 2-1 win for Atletico Madrid, and it gets them back to winning ways after a couple of, you could say, dismal performances from them. And there is our MVP, Antoine, who once again, Graham, is the best player on the park for Atletico Madrid.
He stood out. He's been calm. He's been unwilling to let Osasuna have a sniff on a night when, although they were playing badly, they were growing in belief. But we're happy with that decision. Osasuna let themselves down. Controversial game, some fun in it too. I let you back.
Well, they are back indeed. There were plenty of yellow cards in that one. It was fun. Match day 36, where maybe people will think there's nothing to play for and have a
Sørloth,
friendly vibe to it.
Ademola.
But it was quite the contrary. It's Sadar now letting their emotions felt as the players made their way off, and it'll be interesting to hear as well from both sets of players in the post-game interviews. There is a look of disappointment as well, as they didn't make the most of the extra man. It was 2-0, still a tall order for Osasuna to try and get something away from this game, but ultimately, Graham, I think they need to look at themselves as well, because it's their finishing really, which means that they haven't come away with anything more from this game.
I think right from the outset, even while Atleti were not playing all that well, Osasuna's
It's done. It's over for tonight, man. Atletico Madrid wins. I was supporting them, so I'm so happy about it, man. It has been a crazy match, if you ask me, with a total of 10 yellow cards. 10 good yellow cards. 1 red card. Crazy, man. Crazy. It has been the craziest game ever. Yes, hope tomorrow City loses here. So, Gary Sidu, man, do me a favor, man. Tomorrow, don't miss. Don't miss in that match, man. Manchester City versus Crystal Palace. Please don't miss, man. Let's meet again. Let's hit watch. Arsenal fans, if you are right now in the chat, you are watching this. Tomorrow is the day to watch our opponent until they drop a point, points, 2 points or drop 3 points. We get to win the EPL in peace. Make sure to subscribe. I hope Gary Sidu, man, you have subscribed, man. You know, thank you for joining the chat, Gary, and everyone, man. I have a lot. Let me end the poll. Let me end the poll. Today you voted, man. Shout out, man. A big shout out to you. Big shout out to you all who voted, man. 31 votes. The poll is now complete. I've just ended it. The question for the poll was, can Atletico Madrid defeat Osasuna tonight? Out of the 31 votes that you guys voted, yes garnered 81% of the total votes, that is 31 votes, while no got garnered 19% of the total votes, the 31 votes. Big shout out to everyone who voted, man. Kudos. Atletico won both in the poll and in the field, man. Big up to the Diego Simeone players, man. They've played the best. Good defense. They were reduced to 10 people, but they've defended well, man. Big defense, man. Big shout out to Yusuf Zlatan in the chat, Aria Laga Freeman. Big up to TM David, wherever you are, man. Big shout out to you, man. Kevin, a big shout out to you also. My boy A to the P, a big shout out to you also, man. Who else, man? We have Gary, and a big shout out to you, man. We get to meet again today sometime, man. Thank you for the support. Let me stop the share. Yes. It has been your boy, Panke BFLB here, man. Let me rest. We've been doing this for 2 hours and 11 minutes, nearly 12 minutes. Crazy. I hope you enjoyed. May God bless you all. Thank you for the support. Thank you for, hyping the chat, viewing the stream, liking the stream. We've garnered, good likes in this stream, man. We meet again in the next Manchester City versus Crystal Palace. I'll be doing the watch along. It's gonna be today sometime because here in Kenya we are already in Wednesday. It's already Wednesday here. Yes, so we get to meet again today sometime, man. Manchester City versus Crystal Palace. A big hit to watch along here on this channel, man. It has been your boy Punky BFLB. Drop a like, smash that subscribe button if you haven't. Join also for only $0.69. You get to be a member. You enjoy membership perks you don't wanna miss. All right. May God bless you all. I wish you the best in everything you are doing out there, man. Keep on doing it. Be consistent. Never give up. No matter what, one, man. All right. Everything is gonna be super. Gonna be sweet, man. At the end of it all, like they say, we must see light at the end of the tunnel, man. All right. Wish you success wherever you are, in everything you're doing, man. Yeah. Also, don't forget to meet me again today sometime, man. Like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. You'll meet me again here, man. See you, man. I'm out. I salute you all, man. Peace and love. See you again. Thank you, guys. Boom.